Sagittarius, and welcome to your August 2026 tarot card reading. We're going to get started with an oracle card to get a sense of what direction you're moving into this month. A narrow pathway. Okay, tread thoughtfully. So it doesn't say find another path. It doesn't say turn around. It just says tread thoughtfully. So there's going to be some maneuvering. There might be a few obstacles. But that's life, right? All right, let's see if we can get some additional guidance. Additional direction from tarot for Sagittarius, August. Beautiful. Tread thoughtfully. The Lovers and the Fool and the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. Empress, big energy. World, big energy. What? The Emperor and the Eight of Swords. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius. Let's just look at this, right? So we have the Fool, Major Arcana card, the Lovers, Major Arcana card, the Empress, Major Arcana card, the World, Major Arcana card, and the Emperor, Major Arcana card. You have some major planet power here, my friend, and I am loving it for you. And then, of course, we have two court cards, Queen of Wands, King of Cups, and then we have something over here we'll talk about in a minute. Now, I love the Queen of Wands because this is totally your energy. It's a wand, it's a fire sign, it's you. You are a master at manifesting, you are beguiling, you're fun, you're joyful, and people just love being around you. You draw people in. You are a magnet for all kinds of things in life, and this is going to be a beautiful month for you. Now, let's talk about the Fool, because the narrow pathway over here says tread thoughtfully. Now, one could argue that the Fool isn't thoughtful. In fact, it looks like he's got his head to the sky, the sun in his back. He's got a little flower in one hand, his knapsack on a stick, and his little dog is just chasing him. It looks like he's just going to go off a cliff. Doesn't look like he knows where he's going, doesn't care where he's going. He's just full of faith. Now, that might not look real thoughtful. But what I love about the spirit of it is that you're up for an adventure. This is a travel card. This is a card, by the way, that Jupiter, your ruler, supports, because Jupiter is about expansive energy. It's about adventure. It's about travel. And that's what the Fool represents. Beginner's mind, open heart, open spirit. There's no preconceived plans. You're becoming, this beginner's mind, ready to be influenced by new experiences, away from anything that you know, because it's traveling over new ground and getting out of your comfort zone. Caution, you want to watch where you're walking, and be more thoughtful with that. But I do like the spirit of what that says, because the ninth house represents a lot of it. It's spiritual. It's the house of God, right? It's religion. It's philosophy. It's adventure. It's the ability to discover. It's go and grow energy, I say all the time. Just go somewhere and grow. Get out of your comfort zone. Go and learn something, because it is about learning. It is about discovery. So I like that. Now, next to that, of course, we have the Lovers, which could indicate some very intimate connections that are on the way to see you. This is something you might be pulling in as the Queen of Wands. You might have this connection that you're looking forward to, or growing, or someone new is coming in. And maybe when you go over that new ground, go through that new pathway that's being offered to you, Sagittarius, that's what you'll find. Now, I also like the King of Cups, because the King of Cups said that this person is going to be of substance. This person's going to be mature. This person is going to be calm and successful, and, somebody that you normally would not be attracted to, because after all, you're the Queen of Wands. You are this, exuberant, outgoing, extrovert. Everybody invites you to the party. Everybody wants to be around you. You love to have a good time. You love people. You love being surrounded by new places, new faces. And the King of Cups is a little bit more reserved, a little bit more calmer in nature. And so I like that that's who you might be calling in, to be honest. I really do. But let's move down to here, because this is where it gets really heavy. The Empress and the Emperor. These are the most powerful cards in the tarot deck. They are a divine couple here. The Emperor and the Empress. No higher position. This is where you aspire. This is where you're aspiring to go, in the Empress throne, in the Empress life. One that is going to be rich, one that is going to be different from what you're normally living, because you are putting yourself out there. You are on this path, this narrow path of discovery, and you're open to love. You're open to learning new things. You're open to a different emotional individual who normally you would not have been attracted to. And what happens is you're going to turn into the Empress, and you're pulling in an Emperor. Now, the ninth house is everything professional. Like if you're into publishing, if you're into writing, if there is a legal matter. And this is like the highest position of those. The ninth house is the crowning a big organizational type of thing. So this is who you could be, attracting, pulling in, a titan of their own industry, the Emperor, somebody who has so much power, and knows how to use it and knows how to yield it. I also want to point out that on August 6th, Venus is moving into your friendship zone, and you just might be introduced to these people, this new love story. So say yes to all the invitations. And I mean, normally that is your kind of go-to mode most of the time, but you've been going through some stuff. And I'm just saying that if it's doable, say yes. But here I think is the biggest part of your story, and I want to point this out. The Emperor is ruled by Mars. And Mars is moving into your 8th house of other people's money. Now, let me say this again. The Emperor is the most prosperous, abundant card, followed by the Empress. And this is what you're pulling in. So somebody that you are going to be attracting, you're crowning the Emperor here, is going to afford you some luxuries. You are going to fall into a pile of money. Let me tell you, we're talking investments, inheritances, insurance payouts, extreme financial gain through another source, through another person. And what's so beautiful about this? Well, because you're out there in the world, and the 9th house is your domain. I mean, it is typically or traditionally your house, as it is Jupiter's, and you're comfortable there, and you want to go to new places, and you want to meet new people. So you're just going to turn on your charm. You're going to be you, and this is everything you're pulling into. And the world, by the way, represents a fascinating and successful journey. The only fly in the ointment here is the 8 of Swords, and you know what that is. That's you getting in your head. So this is just a little bit of a cautionary message. Don't self-sabotage, Sagittarius. Do not. Because you are the full package. You are everything that this energy is pulling in. And because you are who you are, that's why you're pulling in this energy. There's not a better reading on this table, and I only have a few more to go. So I'm telling you, don't self-sabotage. Don't get in your head and think you're not good enough, or that you're not worthy, or that you're not pretty enough, or whatever goes through your head. We all do it. I'm just saying, stay out of your head and just stay in the moment and let all of this beautiful stuff flow to you. All right, the thinking man. This is who you're attracting. You are attracting the thinking man. It's going to be the King of Cups or the Emperor, and you'll have your pick. I love this for you. If it resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. Wishing you balance, peace, and harmony. Take care.